I don't know. I truly believe that this video will find only people who are so freaking strong inside of them and who are just going through some shit in life and they need support. So I'm just here for you guys. Hey, love. Not particularly usual video format for me, but anyway, it just feels like it. I really feel like talking about life and its detours and all the things in between. I just recently been thinking that we really have to get rid of this belief that we have to have this all figured out. We have to know everything. We have to have certainty in order to succeed. But what if it's not like this? What if life does not require certainty for you in order to be safe, successful, and happy? Maybe it's not the case. Maybe it's just freaking not. Maybe in order to succeed, you need to have determination, commitment, and readiness, especially for things that are not in your comfort zone, because it's so freaking important. You have to be ready to get out of your comfort zone, step out of it, and do shit that are not familiar for you, are not usual for you to do. You're gonna be messy. You wanna do this messy, and that's beautiful. And you will do this with fear. I think it's pretty misleading to say that if you're ready, you feel confident, this is when you're ready, you can step out of your comfort zone without feeling like fear and all that. It's not the reality. This is how it happens in movies, but in real life, we do this messy. We do this with fear. We do this with shaking legs. And that's freaking okay. I just want you to stop feeling strange for the way you step out of your comfort zone. Maybe you will cry. Maybe you will not. And that's freaking okay because we are so different. Some of us are emotional, some of us are not. Some of us are naturally extroverted, some of us naturally introverted, and it's totally fine. Don't allow people to make you feel bad about yourself just because you are not like them. That's fine. We all are different. That's beautiful. This is something that makes us unique. This is why we can bring something absolutely unique to this earth. Our skills, our presence, our energy. This is only due to the factor that we are different. You're never gonna have this feeling that you have all figured out because sometimes you have to go through some absolutely untouched ways to get to yourself, to find your purpose, or to just get to another destination in your life. Sometimes those paths are not paved and you have to do this. But don't you think that if the path is not paved, it's not for you, it's untouched, it's dangerous, no, it's not safe, it's uncertain. But it does not equal that it's not safe or dangerous for you. This is where our intuition sometimes tricks us because we can confuse our intuition with stepping out of our comfort zone. You know, you need to be aware of it. And sometimes you can do this just by journaling, your thoughts. Do I truly believe that this path is not for me because I feel this with my guts and I feel that this is like kind of something wrong with that? Or do I just believe that I'm too small, I'm not enough, I don't know, I'm just afraid. I am too afraid of stepping off my comfort zone. This is why it's freaking scary for me. Sometimes it's just so difficult for us to go through uncertainty because literally we don't know what is awaiting us. But that's the thing with present moment. This is why they say that it's so important to be in the present moment because it just saves you. Sometimes we feel like what we're going through right now is forever. and it's pretty normal for our nervous system because once again we're trying to create this predictability for ourselves, because we don't like uncertainty and all that. Whatever detour you're going through right now in life, whatever rejection, any painful moment, don't you get into this trap that it's gonna last forever. Because once again, our brain is just trying to create this predictability for ourselves because we don't like uncertainty. It makes us feel unsafe and endangered. And any painful moment really just appears for us as the most dangerous thing in life because it's so painful and it's probably gonna last forever. But it's not, because we are human beings and we're cyclical. It's such a funny thing that people really tend to think that something is permanent in life, whether it's our emotions, feelings, or anything. I'm not talking about permanent feelings because I'm totally rooting for being happy on a like permanent basis, if I can say so. No matter what you're going through, it's just like background of your mental state, and you just know that, yeah, I'm sad right now, I'm heartbroken, I know I feel pain, but on the background, you know that you are happy with your life permanently. It's like another thing. Or love. And it's so funny that we don't believe this, that we're cyclical. But God created everything like this. Look at trees. Right now it's winter, and what can we observe? There are no leaves, literally. There are no bushes, nothing. It's just so sad outside, really. No green colors. Sad. But what will happen when spring comes? It will bloom. Everything blooms. And it happens all the time, every single year, because it's cyclical. The same goes for weather and everything in nature. But we are the part of nature too. We are cyclical as well. We're no different from anything in nature. So the moment you feel pain, you just can remember about trees, weather, seasons, and to name it as your season, your personal season of winter, And another thing about having this all figured out is that one day you can truly feel it. Like, yeah, I know what I want in life. I know what I want to do, what my purpose is, and all that. The next morning, you wake up completely lost. Because sometimes just life happens, You never know what mood you will be like tomorrow. And you need to be ready to hold yourself through any moments in life, knowing that I have me. Whatever going on, I'm not alone with myself. I can support myself. I can hold space for myself. I can validate myself. I can give myself everything I need from other people. Sure thing, it's pretty important to have healthy community, friends, family. So important. I know I'm not talking about that, but you need to be autonomic. You have to have the skills of giving this to yourself first. Because when you don't know how to give this to yourself, any support, any validation, any love, you are craving this from others. And this is when a relationship with others stop being healthy because you're constantly lacking something and you want to just terminate this pain and just shut this freaking emptiness inside you. This is when relationship becomes kind of dependent. It doesn't matter, once again, whether we're talking about romantic relationship or friendships or even family. It's always important to be able to give everything that you need to yourself. It's important to meet your own needs before you can ask others to do this. And one thing to be able to give this to yourself, all you need, including support, validation, again. And another part of the story is to be able to believe in yourself, to know your worth, and to have a pretty good self-concept, Because really, our life literally depends on it, on our self-concept. Even if we're talking about uncertainty, It is much easier to go through difficulties in life or a period of uncertainty when you know your worth, when you believe in yourself truly, and when you know that you've got this no matter fucking what, no matter the outcome, no matter how the life unfolds, you just know that you've got this and you are ready for whatever comes. And this is what self concept allows you to do. When you know how worthy you are, when you know how many things you bring to the table, you are the fucking table. That's all. You believe in yourself. And when you believe in yourself, it is much easier for you to trust life, to believe in the universe and God, whatever you believe in. It becomes much easier for you to surrender because this time you can say, I trust life however it unfolds. Firstly, because I just trust it and I know that this is in my best interest ever and this is for my highest good all the time. Everything is happening for me, for my becoming. But the other thing is that I know that I've got this once again. No matter how it unfolds in the end, I've got this because I'm cool, I'm strong. I'll be fine. Try to find some lessons. No matter how much shitty the situation seems to you, try to find something valuable for you because only by this way, it's not waste. Because if you were just painful at some point of life and you just like kind of forget it and do the same mistake or repeat the same pattern or go into the same relationship, which is most likely to happen if you don't learn the lesson, it's gonna repeat and repeat and repeat, and we don't need that. And please don't get me wrong, don't try to extract the lesson when you are in pain. When something just happened and you're trying to survive, you're trying to find your way to breathe, and you're just like, I need to extract lessons. I've said this before, I'm gonna say this again. Healing does not happen in triggered state, in painful state, when you're freaking dying. No, we need to regulate first. We need to allow ourselves to live through this. And if you're ready to extract some lesson, to write something down, to journal about it in month, that's fine. Okay? Give yourself time to release this pain, to release this anxiety out of your body. Don't try to heal it right away because by this way, you're just trying to get rid of this. You're just trying to get rid of the feeling, First, let yourself feel this. There is no point to use like robotic affirmations in this moment. Once again, it's not gonna work. You need to feel this. I know it sucks because most of the time when we are in pain, we just want to naturally get rid of this. But trust me, the best way you get rid of any like negative feelings, whether it's anxiety, pain, whatever it is, by being present, because anxiety, pain does not live in the present moment. It can't. It does not have skills to survive in this, because it's always related to something that happened in the past or will happen in the future. Even if we're talking about uncertainty, topic of the video, uncertainty, I don't know why, I just feel like it's always coming to my mind, uncertainty. So anyway, babe, my dear, my darling, honey, you've got this. You have you and you have me. Whatever you need, just come back to my channel and find some consolation in this. Or maybe not my channel, anyone who is Susan for you. I don't know, I truly believe that this video will find only people who are so freaking strong inside of them and who are just going through some shit in life and they need support. So I'm just here for you guys. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video till the end. I really appreciate it. I hope you find something that resonated with you and help you to feel a bit better and stable inside of you. I wish you strength, happiness, and presence. And as usual, remember, you are more powerful than you think you are. Till the next time. Mwah.